but for me, I've worked extremely hard to get back to play for Exeter. And next week is probably one of the biggest games that we're going to come up against this year. We can't use today's game as a knockout round, and in fact, if we win today, we'll get through to next week, and that's what we're looking at as well. This is make or break for us. For us, we want to go and attack it well, and I'm not going to be thinking about what comes up after. It's just a big game for us next week against Munster, and it's one we're headed for now. I think if you're going to back any team to go and do it, I think a lot of people would probably back us to go and do it. Again, we've got nothing to lose now. If we go out there and we're shy to play and we're afraid of what can happen, then we're probably going to lose. Whereas if we go out there like we did today, nothing to lose mentality, go out there and attack it, play the way we can play. And obviously Munster are going to try and stop that. They were very good when they came down here. But like I said, if we go out there and we hesitate, they're going to win. For us, we just got to go out there and give it our all and hopefully come away with it. I'm relieved to be playing for the club, if I'm honest. When I came back from the autumn, the first thing that was in my mind is I'm not going to be playing for Exeter now. And for me, I was telling myself it'll only be a couple of weeks, I'll be fine. Physios are telling me it's going to be longer. So we came to a middle ground, and I got myself strong enough to be back. I'm just very relieved that I'm actually playing for the club, to be honest.
Have you had to change anything in your kind of regimes to prevent it happening again? I know sometimes it just happen.
Not really, to be fair. With these injuries, you're kind of doing a simple way to do it is just to build the muscle around it and rebuild it. So a lot of time in the gym, but the weather's been pretty bad, to be honest. So I'm quite happy in there.